My name's Mark Williams. I am Operations Manager for Orrcon Unanderra. Operations Manager's role here oversees all aspects of production, from input material right through the production line, looking after the operators, small engineering team, through to final products as dispatched on truck.
So we've got 8 operational stations through the mill, from our join up end where we feed in our flat strip, to our mill operator who checks our weld and makes sure our tube is forming correctly, our QA section where they do all of our quality assurance testing, our bundle operator who makes sure it gets stored into our warehouse correctly, tooling building, and then our dispatch facilities as well. So we're at the Ro-Ro-Pack end of our tube and pipe mill. So after we've made our large structural tube and pipe, our robots behind us package them into bundles where we can send them out to our customers. So we commissioned in July of 2024 opening, and it's a brand new mill with state-of-the-art technology, and there's nothing like it in Australia.
Coming from retail, I had no experience with big machinery or forklifts or cranes or anything. So probably the biggest thing for me was getting my crane license and then getting straight on the cranes and operating the cranes. I was like, wow, these overhead cranes are huge. But as I got more into it and as I practiced, and I've been on them for like a year pretty much now, a lot more confident on them.
Before working here, I was at the docks at Port Kembla, so pretty much all new cars that came off the boat, I get to work on them. And what inspired me to come here is I just want more growth and opportunities to gain more knowledge and experience in a different industry.
I was a qualified carpenter since I was 17 years old. I did it for about 5 years. I've been part of Orrcon still for 5 weeks. And my whole family has been part of the whole BlueScope, Orrcon industry. I've had cousins that are fathers that have been here for years and years and retired. My father's been at BlueScope for almost 40 years now. So it's always been part of the conversation of Orrcon and BlueScope. Just interested me since I was a young boy.
So I just wanted a career change and to learn some new skills. I was coming from a retail background, so completely different field. And I just wanted to expand my skill set. So I saw a job listing on the BlueScope page itself in the career opportunities, and the steps I took was just an online application. It was pretty simple, and from there I went to the interview process and background checks. Very nervous, but looking back on it now, I'm very glad that I took that jump. I'm in a much better position now than I was then.
So it still comes from the BlueScope. It's all prepared there from BlueScope Steel on Spring Hill, Port Kembla. My dad's a crane operator there, so he sort of lifts it onto the trucks and they send it over here. He's lifted it on, I'm lifting it off, then I lift it back on once the steel is prepared.
I pretty much inspect all the tubes that come into the line, make sure paint's looking all good, everything measures up to the right size, and everything is within tolerance before we give it to the customer.
It's great having new people start. Bringing them in, we can have a really hands-on approach. You don't need experience to step into roles like this. We give you all of the training that you need, and it's just great giving people a chance to learn new skills.
We want to see each other succeed, and I feel very supported in how I've actually progressed as an operator here.
This team is just so awesome to work with.
We are part of BlueScope, but sit as a bit of a separate satellite unit. We operate very much on the foot. We operate very lean in the business, and a lot of flexibility. That's what we're after out of anyone that starts here. And I've been in manufacturing for 40 odd years now, and I guess one of the differences I see in Orrcon is the firm belief that we can recruit people, bring people into the business that perhaps historically have not looked into manufacturing in that line of work. And I believe that we've got a team and a structure here that we can bring people in, put the effort in, that we can train them to become operators of the future for BlueScope.